first thing I want to do today is to create some lines using some of the most basic tools in ArcMap. So remember, we want to start editing, and we do that so that we're actually creating figures and lines that have coordinate geometry tied to them. So it's different than just doing a regular drawing. When we do start editing, it's going to ask us what layers do we want to edit on. Now you'll notice that the lot boundaries is not selected. There's no pencil here, and that's mainly because it's over here as a base group. So we're not going to be able to edit any of those while it's a base group. So I am going to be putting in the rail lines though, so I want to make sure that one's selected, and then click OK. You'll notice it didn't change the selection of the others either. Now we want to draw the lines, so I'm going to go ahead and go to Edit Windows and Create Features. Let's choose Rail Line, and then down here make sure that you've got lines selected. Now the first tool we're going to use is the Absolute XY tool. So just get us started. I'm going to go ahead and right click. Again, you can just right click anywhere on the map and select Absolute XY, then put in your coordinate. Remember, when you move from the X box to the Y box, use your tab key or use your mouse to click down there. If you hit enter, it's just going to accept the Y value that was in there, and it won't allow you to change it at all. After you have those entered and you're sure they're correct, go ahead and hit the return key, and you'll see that it put my initial point where it should be. Now the next thing we're going to do is the Delta XY tool. This just tells the change in the X value and the Y value. Again, I use the tab key. When I have my figures entered, I'm going to hit enter, and you'll see it puts another point here. Alright, the next one we're going to do is the direction link. Again, use the tab key to move from one box to the next. And then once I have my numbers entered correctly, I'm going to go ahead and push enter. You'll notice that it puts in the third point. Okay, our next task is to use the feature construction toolbar. Again, to find that, I'm going to right click up here and then go down to feature construction. This will pop up there for me. What I'm going to do is select the constrained parallel, and then what I would like to do is run it parallel to this line here, this property boundary. So you'll see my snapping. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. You'll see my snapping is there, but I don't have my labels on, so I'm going to go ahead and turn my labels on so that I will be able to see what it is that I am snapping to. So you'll see here I'm snapping to the lot boundary edge. We've done that. I'm going to zoom back out so I can kind of see where I'm going here. And then what I want to do is I'm going to right click here, and we're going to select link. We're going to enter how far we would like it to go. Once I have that put in correctly, I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, and you'll see that it moved my point up here, and it is parallel to this lot boundary.